One of the most sold supplements out there, branched-chain amino acid, BCAAs for short. Should you buy them? Is it a waste of money? Well, if you click on this video, we are going to cover it all in depth. So after watching this video, you will understand everything. If someone will talk about BCAAs, you could learn them a lot. What's up guys, Ferdinand here from WolfingPhysique.com. BCAA supplements are known to increase muscle growth and prevent muscle loss. It will help you in your cut, but we will get back on this later. What exactly is BCAAs? Well, they are branched-chain amino acids, and these include three essential amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So they are essential because they have important functions in our body, but your body cannot make it on its own. So therefore, you can only get these amino acids from your food or supplements. Leucine is the king of amino acids when it comes to muscle growth. Leucine stimulates an enzyme, mTOR, and that is very important for muscle growth. So when you walk into a room and you put on the light switch, that is leucine. So you cannot build anything without leucine because there's no mTOR. And that's very important for muscle growth. It gives a signal to start protein production. So to optimize muscle protein synthesis, two things are important. Obviously, eating enough protein to build muscle and getting enough leucine in your diet. In theory, BCAA can prevent muscle breakdown when you are in a diet phase or when the amount of glycogen and glucose in your muscles are tanked. BCAAs can then be used as fuel instead of your precious muscle mass. But is this a reason to purchase BCAAs? Hell no! So whey protein or even a simple portion of sugar, yes, sugar, can also give this effect. Not only is it many times cheaper, but it also has the same caloric content. The truth is, if you ingest calories, you're literally preventing muscle protein breakdown because your body has calories at that moment of time. So why would you break down muscle? So the labels often state that BCAAs contain no calories, and this is a legal trick. The FDA regulations state that manufacturers cannot declare protein content if the product contains single amino acids, but they have calories. The thing is, to build muscle, all 20 amino acids are needed. BCAAs only provide 3 of 20. Even though BCAAs contain leucine, the other amino acids are missing, and therefore no protein synthesis can start. So if you use BCAAs, there's a signal, hey, let's build. But hey, there are no building blocks here. We can't build, but we want to build, but we can't. So BCAAs do not increase muscle protein synthesis when you take it in a fasted state because the other building blocks, the other amino acids, are missing. 20 grams of whey protein is sufficient. We know that you can get real increase in protein synthesis with just 20 grams of whey protein. So the whole claim about BCAAs and whey to boost your muscle protein production and thus improve your anabolic signaling is nonsense. If your protein intake is adequate, adding even more leucine won't help at all. Here's one study that proved that. So the administration of 5.6 grams of BCAAs, which is equivalent to 20 grams of whey, only led to a 22% response in protein synthesis. So this is about half of what you would achieve with the same amount with whey protein. So the 20 grams taking the BCAAs without anything else leads to less muscle protein synthesis than the administration of the amount of protein from whey protein. So why not just get enough protein in your diet? Why spend extra money on expensive BCAAs when you can also just buy cottage cheese or protein powder or Greek yogurt for that money? Okay, so adding BCAAs to a small amount of protein can improve the effect on muscle protein synthesis, but not as much as just 20 grams of whey. But it's a backup plan, right? So interestingly enough, the opposite happens when you add more BCAAs to protein. Muscle protein synthesis will actually go down. So the muscle growth stimulating effect of leucine can be reduced by other two amino acids in the BCAA mix, valine and isoleucine. And this happens because they compete for absorption. It goes through the same carrier molecule. So BCAAs could actually lower the signal for muscle growth. And this is exactly the opposite thing that the supplement industry is telling you. But it's a good thing that you found this video. And if you enjoy it, please like the video and subscribe. Because on this channel, we increase our brain gains. Not only our muscle mass, but also our brain gains. Now, let's assume for a moment that BCAAs in themselves indeed increase muscle protein synthesis and net anabolism. It doesn't matter how, just assume this for a moment. All other amino acids will be needed, which are not present in excess when you're in a fast state. So the only relevant source of essential amino acids during this time is your own muscle tissue itself. So if we now continue this thought, you would in fact lose muscle protein when you supplement with BCAAs. Why? Simple. The essential amino acids which are necessary for muscle protein production have to come from somewhere. So while you train your biceps and stimulate local amino acid uptake and muscle protein production, you will lose muscle protein from other parts of your body. So this is to supply the remaining amino acids which are necessary for muscle protein synthesis in your biceps. So you train your biceps and stimulate that area, but building materials for recovery come from another area. So for example, from your calves. Do you want even smaller calves than you already have? So the net result would probably be nothing. It will redistribute faster, but you will still have lost some muscle mass. So should you buy BCAAs? No. Maybe I can see its efficacy when you're vegan or vegetarian. Not even vegetarian, I think vegan. Maybe you can benefit from it because when you're vegan, guys, you miss a lot of leucine from your diet. So you need to eat, as a vegan, you need to eat more total protein to hit that leucine amount. So I always recommend 1.8 grams of protein times your body weight in kgs. More than enough. But when you're vegan, this doesn't apply because you have less leucine in your diet. So there's no one coming into the room to say, hey, let's build. Well, maybe some people, but it's just not enough. So from that context, I can see the efficacy of it, but for 98% of the people, it's a waste of money. So just get whey protein. It even tastes more delicious. So if you really want personal help with your body goals, with your health, with hormone optimization, hit the link down below, purchase the program right away, or you can schedule a free video call with me through the Calendly link. So if you like the video, like it, subscribe, and see you next time, guys. Much love.